Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play series for Railroad Corporation. Why Railroad Corporation, you might be asking? I felt like doing something a little bit different. I've been kind of wanting to do some sort of train game, because I actually kind of like train games sometimes. I have played Sid Meier's Railroads, I believe, or something like that. Yeah, Sid Meier's Railroads. I've also played Railway Empire, I believe is the other one, a little bit, but I've never played this game. It's been in my library for a while. I think I got it off of Humble Bundle like I do a lot of my games. And I saw that Railroad Corporation 2 was coming out, I think, later this year. Probably in a few months, actually, I think is what I saw. And so I thought, you know what? Let's try the first one. It's actually got pretty good ratings on Steam. And if we like it, then maybe we can try out Railroad Corporation 2 when that comes out as well. Like I said, I wanted to try something different. And just felt like this was a good fit for that kind of different thing. There's a couple other games that I kind of want to feature in this time slot. I'm calling this time slot kind of more of a simulation, kind of real world type of simulation type thing. So I feel like this is close. And there's a couple other games along those lines that I might fit into this time slot at some point in the near future. But without further ado, let's get into this. I have no idea. I don't know if this is going to be good, fun, anything like that. We're going to try it out. There's a bunch of DLC that I don't currently own. So, I mean, I guess if this is really successful, we could always try that out as well. But for now, we're just going to play the main campaign here and see how it goes. I'm assuming there's going to be some tutorials and stuff like that, so I guess bear with me as I work through those. But yeah, campaign objectives have time limits. These limits make the campaign missions more challenging and provide you with more skill points as a reward. You spend skill points on permanent upgrades for your campaign in between missions. Oh, okay. You can choose to turn off time limits to increase the difficulty of the game as a result. When you can't turn time limits off or back on during the campaign. We'll play with time limits. I like the idea of a little bit more of a challenge. That seems good. Like I said, I have no idea how this game's going to go. I've never played it. The City of Baltimore has been granted a budget for establishing a railroad connection to its neighboring cities. You are here to lay the first railroad in these lands and to establish transportation of cargo and passengers. Start the mission. All right, we got a little bit of a city here. Okay, we got 100,000 buckaroos. In the list, on the left side, on the screen select an objective to see its conditions. So we got a railroad between Baltimore and Piedmont. Start a railroad construction mode to connect Baltimore and Piedmont with a railroad. To build a railroad, launch construction mode, click on the respective button on the top right panel. Use WASD keys to move camera. By the way, if my personal camera is in the wrong spot, I will move it, but I think it'll look like it's going to be okay. Build a railroad connection between Baltimore and Piedmont. So we got railroad laying up here. And start railroad construction from the existing joints, which looks like it's right there. Stations have available joints. Okay. Well, where's Piedmont? Oh, Piedmont's over there. Well, then let's grab you. And then I guess I could just connect you here somewhere. I don't know if it really matters where we put it. I guess there's going to be a little bit of a difference in money, maybe, depending on what angle I put this at. I don't know. It seems like this is fine. Total cost 32,000 bucks. Total cost, I mean, it's basically the same no matter where I put it, right? Okay, let's go for it. Right there. How do I do it? Oh, it's too long. Why is it too long? Railroad segment is too long. Do I need to build a partial segment? That's weird that I would need to do it if it just tells me to go to Piedmont. Railroad 1 segment 2 is long. Well, then what am I supposed to do? Railroads, I don't understand. The railroad segment is too long. I'm already 5 minutes into the game and I don't even know what I'm doing. Distance to surface. Page up, page down. What does that do? Oh, it's actually going to like give us a little bit of elevation maybe. So it looks like we can build a partial thing. So do I need to build partial and then build the rest? I just wish it would connect it all for me. I don't know. Let's just go over here to something like that. And then something like that. All right, I guess that's going to work. I guess it was just couldn't do it all at once, which is fine. A little bit of a double click there. It looks like I was about the same price anyway. So around the 30,000 bucks. Press escape, blah, blah, blah. Start rail construction from the existing joints. Yes, we knew that. Okay, cool. That is that. Transport grain via the new railroad. To finish next objective, you need to buy a locomotive. Cool little bridge here. I like that. Oh, I see what we've done. We've actually done two completely different segments. Okay. Let's get us a railroad. Looks like we got our best friend here. Oh wow, that's a tiny little railroad there. Little train there. Open air train. Route settings. Click a few times on a commodity icon with a green arrow to load the cargo in a city where the cargo is produced. Then click the same amount of times on a commodity icon with a red arrow to unload the cargo where the cargo is consumed. So we want to grab... Oh, okay, I see. However much we can... How much can we load? Oh, train is overload. Okay, I see that now. I was like, how much can we load? Can we... Oh, I see how much we can hold. 40 tons. Okay, cool. We will back that up to the 40 tons. And... Perfect. All right, apply. In the route, the amount of cargo is loaded and unloaded is different. Oh! Oh, then we need to come over here and unload. Got it. And then I'm supposed to unload all three of them. Okay. And then I'm assuming everything's automated at this point. Transport 2 carriages of grain from Piedmont to small farm in Baltimore. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. It's moving currently. Got its condition here, so we obviously can... I'm assuming we need to repair it or upgrade or do whatever at some point. There's our little... Wow, little tiny train. Little tiny train. Is it going to actually get some cars here? Surely it will, right? I have to spend some money on some coal. You getting loaded? Where are you at? Oh, we're actually buying it for 800 bucks a piece. Oh, T1. Is that? I guess it's so we know which one's which. Oh, I see it. Oh, sorry about that. So we know the correspondence here. Guess my cursor's not locked inside the browser or inside the thing. Oh, cool. I see the grain now. All right. I wonder if it does it go faster with less. I mean, I'm assuming it would, right? The weight's got to make a difference on how fast it can go. Wonder if it would have been better just to do less loads, but I mean, it'll get there eventually. Wonder if we can edit this. All right, so what if we edited this? What's its max? So its max right now is 8. Okay. And if we were to get rid of that, oh, it actually goes up significantly. Okay, so actually 2 of them would have been perfect on the speed. So actually I think we are going to edit this so we can go at faster speed. I mean, I'm not going to change it now, but I should have paid more attention to that. But that's actually pretty cool that it does have that kind of implemented. That it's not just a weight limit, but there's also an idea of a, all right, I'm going to go really slow if you load me down too much. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Cool. So far we've lost 16,000 bucks on this route. But once we get over here, eventually, we should get some more money. I wonder if, is there a time speed up? I don't see a time speed up at the moment, but I'm sure it'll get there. It's going to get there eventually. Can't do anything with the train right now, can we? I don't want to scrap it. I want to click on the train. Can we, like... I want to ride the train. Specs, locomotive reports, route. All right, cool. Like I said, made a mistake with putting too much on there, but it's almost back. Got a coal mine over here. We've got just passengers that we can transport back and forth. We got some food or some meat. All right, so there's a lot of cities for us to kind of play around with. I'm assuming this first scenario is going to be pretty simple because it's obviously trying to teach us how to do things. Yeah, maybe I should have paid more attention to. There might have been a note there about loading up our train too much, but that's all right. List of buildings owned. We just have the 2 stations at the moment. We have a bunch of towns. I like these menus. I think these are pretty helpful. Oh, and actually it even says we only needed to deliver 2 in the first place. So fair enough. Pay more attention in the future. But as I've always said, the best way to learn things is to make mistakes sometimes. And then you learn them very quickly. All right, we're basically there. Oh, wow. That sells for a nice profit. Nice. All right. Complete the last 2 objectives, then you can finish the tour and apply for a job in a real rail corporation. Oh, is that all it was? So we just got to transport some passengers from Cumberland to Baltimore. Okay. So Cumberland is up here north of us. And we want to get us a train connection here, I guess. So we want to come to this. I'm assuming can we branch off of this? Yeah, we can. Segment too long. Okay, so we're going to need to go like part way, I guess. And then do the rest. Okay, that was pretty expensive, but we'll get that going. And then we want to transport 3 passengers. I'm assuming passengers probably way less than a whole load of grain. We have a signed contract for wood delivered to Cumberland. Pay attention to unload goods to the correct contract storage depot in Cumberland sawmill marked with the contract sign. If you unload goods to the wrong depot, the contract will not be fulfilled. All right. So we need to get lumber from somewhere. Up here at Frederick, it looks like. Well, let's do the passenger one first, I assume. And so we need to buy a locomotive, buy another best friend. You're almost out of money. Luckily, our city has a huge budget to achieve the goal. 100,000 bucks to add to your balance. Use it wisely. Blah blah blah. That makes sense. So we start from Baltimore, and we add station Cumberland. And so we load in Baltimore passengers. We need 3. And it looks like, oh, actually that is going to slow us down a little bit more than I expected. Okay, so we'll just do the 2. Because I think it'll have to make 2 trips, but it'll just do them just as fast. And then we will unload the, choose what cargo to unload. White, oh, people. Cool. All right, let's go with that. Train should go now. And then we have enough money to go ahead and get the connection up to Frederick and to Cumberland as well. So let's go ahead and get that going. Assuming we can't do this in one fell swoop either. Oh, wait, well, actually, let us do that one. Is it going to go over the mountains or through the mountains, or it's actually going to make a tunnel? Oh, cool. Surprised it didn't cost us a significant amount more than that. And then we'll get us another train, get us another best friend. It's like the name of that. It needs to go from... Oh, was I supposed to select... I was supposed to select... I think I selected the wrong thing. Okay. Can I buy a train here? I'm going to buy an extra one. Yeah, okay. So I can't... Oh, it's going to still be in Baltimore. Okay, well, we don't need both of these. I'm going to sell one just because I don't need it. Get some more money back. So how do we get you... We need to add a station... Cumberland. We also need to add station Frederick. So you need to go to... Okay, I think I'm doing this wrong. How do I tell you to go... I just want you to go to Cumberland. Is there a way to transport you to Cumberland? Route. I'm kind of confused. No, that's not what I want. Yeah, I don't know. Do I need to buy... I mean, I can't buy the train up here. Save changes? No. Yeah, I'm confused. This is actually confusing me a little bit. I mean, we are the Baltimore Railroads. I get that. How do I get you... Can I just click on it? Can I just tell you to go to Frederick? Negative. Can I change you? Let's change you. Remove station from schedule. Add station Frederick. Okay, go to Frederick and load logs. We want 2 logs. That works. And then we come back here and we unload. That's actually probably what needed to happen. I probably haven't been doing the back and forth here. And so unload. Nothing to unload. And the route, yeah, I get that. Where are you? You want you to go to Cumberland and unload. Is that all I needed to do? Okay, I'm messing something up here, and I'm not sure what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm confused. It might still work. I don't know. We're going to see. It's going to go up there and get that at least. I don't know if it's actually going to work or not. I think I'm a little confused about something here. You think I'd learned this from the tutorial? I mean, this one's continuing its thing, right? It's been doing this the entire time. I'm not sure why he didn't go back and get more passengers, though. It's a little unexpected. But I guess we can have you do passengers to Cumberland. So this part makes sense to me, right? I get this. We want to load here. Oh, it's in Cumberland. Okay, right from up. Okay, we actually moved to the station. Okay, I get that now. That might have been what we were looking for. Train will go to Cumberland. Got it. We could actually do passengers back and forth then, right? So if we go load 2 of these and then we unload here, where's it going to unload at? I don't know. Let's just apply, see what happens. So it's going to go to Cumberland once the railroad's clear. Speaking of, and then you are coming back with lumber. And you are going to Cumberland to unload. So something goofy happened, but I think it's still going to work. I'm sure I did something wrong, but it looks like it's still going to work. And if we exit out of all this, we should be able to see our contracts or objectives. Wait, how did we not? Oh, because we haven't actually done 3. We did 2 because we were overloaded. So actually what I want to do is I want to add station. I want to add Baltimore. And I want to load in Baltimore people and unload them in Cumberland. So I think you'll go back and forth now. I think you'll just transport people back and forth. We'll see if that works for us. And if that does, then I've figured something out. Bear with me as I learn. I was a little confused, but I think we got it. Why are you going so slow? I feel like we checked and made sure that you weren't going too slow, but I guess maybe I did it wrong. It's possible I just did it wrong because I was trying to play around with the thingy. No worries, you'll make it back here in a moment. All right, so we do have people here. We do have people here. So we are going to get some people coming back to Baltimore. We should have picked up people in Baltimore to go to Cumberland first, but I just misunderstood that. But this should just go back and forth. We will get that done here in a moment. Oh, there's an option to speed things up. Perfect. Okay, figured there would be. So how do these guys interact when there's 2 of them? Do you wait? You do wait until this guy's finished, I think. No, wait a minute. Since he's in the train station, you actually will go ahead and come in. Okay, good to know. And then you're going to load up some people. You are loading up some people, and you're going to go to Cumberland, and that should finish that contract. We got 1. Oh, yeah, we only got 1 wood, so he's just going slow because that's all. I mean, that 1 wood is already just enough to be a lot. So you're going to drop off 2 people here, hopefully. Finish that contract. No. Oh, did I miss something? I might have misunderstood. Oh, no, I had it backwards. I had to go from Cumberland to Baltimore, not from Baltimore to Cumberland. It's okay, I think, that I started. I mean, I've been doing some people back and forth, but I think I just misunderstood, but it's about to be finished, so perfect. I think I'm figuring it out. Maybe it took me longer than it should have, but I'm figuring it out now. I like this tunnel, though. That's pretty cool. Oh, do you have... Oh, you still have the passenger stuff on there. Oh, is that causing some weirdness? Yeah. Okay, I get it. We need to remove this cargo. Okay, that's why you're slow. Okay, now it's... Now, like I said, make mistakes, learn faster that way, and I think that works. You're now eligible to apply for your first job. During the beginning of your tenure, you can transport goods, set up railway routes, and research new technologies. I like that. I like the idea that we can do some technology research in your research laboratory. Later, if you have proven to be good at your job, you can expand your responsibilities by managing the human resources department as well as the lobbying department. Okay. You also have to make decisions about what industrial real estate to acquire. Furthermore, you'll manage the company's loan portfolio, issue corporate bonds, and acquire loans if necessary. You can invest all that invaluable experience in perfecting your managerial skills. If you want to own your own business one day, this is an absolute must. So right now we're just managing, I guess. We're not actually owning. Applicant photo. Well, I like this guy. Well, I mean, he's got blonde hair, which is a little, not me, but got a little bit of a scruffy beard. That feels like it's makes sense. 40,000 extra at the beginning of each mission. Okay. Best friend locomotive is 30% cheaper. That's pretty convenient. John Bull locomotive is invented, and one of these is given at the start of each mission. Oh, okay. I don't know what the John Bull locomotive is, but presumably it's better than our best friend. And then finally, Harrington's railroad rail lane costs are 15% less. Soil excavation costs are 35% less. I like that as well. I mean, they're all just going to give us benefits of money. I mean, we got to go with the guy with the cool mustache, I think. Yeah, let's go with Harrington here. Cool mustache. Just make putting down railroads cheaper. Hot steel for Cincinnati. Welcome to the company. We have received a large order. Mr. Denman, an entrepreneur from Cincinnati, has asked us to supply him with 5 carriages of steel. Time is running out, and Mr. Denman has even sent a prepayment for the order. But first things first, find a city with a steel mill and find out what raw materials are needed for steel production. Cool, I like that. Then construct a railroad to that city and supply the steel mill with the necessary raw materials, then deliver the newly produced steel to Cincinnati. Note that the steel mill will not give us their products for free. Using Mr. Denman's prepayment, we should invest in the development of a local railroad network. Then our company will have a stable source of income from transportation of other commodities. Finally, the most interesting for you, I suppose, the more objectives you accomplish, the more experience you will gain. A professional can always find a worthy job. You can start now. Okay, cool. I like the fact that there's a little bit of a buildup of like, got to go get this, to go give it to that, to build up, you know, to turn into steel. Like, we're not going to just get steel right away. We've actually got to get the resources for steel. I think that's actually pretty cool. All right. Set up a research and development department in your office. Okay. How do we do that? Sorry. Research and development. Where is our office? Is this our main office? It's our station. Got some things that'll give us like little boosts and things. That's kind of cool. Is this our office? There's our office. Research and development department. I mean, we got 200,000 bucks. I mean, do we want to start with this? I mean, it was at the very top of our list here. So yeah, let's go for that. Or not. What did I do wrong? Oh, wait a minute. Do I not have... Do I need more space? Is that what's going on here? Now can I... Okay, now I can add it. Okay, that makes sense. Now we can improve our locomotives or even develop new ones. I'm sure that 5 research projects will be enough to keep our company updated. Will it be a new locomotive or will we improve the existing ones? You decide. That must be a well thought out plan, but hurry up. Ensure that research ends before the delivery of steel to Cincinnati. There will be a new shipment soon, I expect. If things work out, then we will have to move southward. That means the construction of new roads and accordingly large investments. The research will have to be paused, but I really would not want this. Okay, I'm not sure if I understand that, but okay. And then we got research here. Oh, wow. Okay. We got some max speed. Okay, so here's our best friend. We got John Bull over here. Interesting. Max pull is 65 tons versus 40. 35 miles an hour. This is actually a little bit slower. It can pull more. So that guy that had the John Bull, I mean, it's probably a slightly better engine. But again, we can just make upgrades here, right? All locomotive power, engine power effects, locomotives, acceleration time. All locomotives get some more horsepower. Not bad. This one just affects the best friend. We're probably just going to run this entire mission with just the best friend for right now. Let's just give it more horsepower. See what that does. It's going to take 239 days. Sounds good. All right, so we got that going. Wait, can we... It said if we could do 5 projects. Oh, that's actually going to put it in the list here? Or are they both being worked on right now? Reliability, fuel consumption. I mean, we'll just plug in a bunch of these for now. So they are researching both. Okay. Not sure if I was expecting that to work that way. Sure, let's fuel consumption. And there might be a reason not to do all of these at the same time. But it looks like we can do 5. We actually got 10 scientists. Oh, we can add more scientists to these. Oh. Well, let's add more scientists to these and speed these up a bit. We'll see what that does. I probably should focus on one, but that's okay. Iron ore delivery, Barnstable Town. So Barnstable Town is way over here. So you can make the steel, but you need iron. So we've got to find somebody who has iron, which is... Oh, that's ore. Is that what we're looking for? Ore? Just plain ore? So the steel mill needs ore and coal to make steel. So we can get the ore from there, iron ore from there. And then we got to get coal from somewhere. Coal from Elizabethtown. All right. I'm assuming we don't have a way to just... Can we just build between here? No, because we don't have a thing set up there. We've actually got to get started from ours, I'm assuming, and connect to there. And then we can connect across. Rather just come from a different angle. That's too long, huh? we have to actually buy this, I'm assuming. Let me close this for a second. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. We just can't do it from here, right? At all. So we probably just need to make some money first, don't we? Get some sort of something that gets us money. Maybe Clarksville to Harrington, just get us some people going back and forth. As well as some food coming in. And then see if we can get a little bit of money coming in, and then we can add to that maybe. That's probably a good idea. All right, let's do this. You're going to come over here to Clarksville. Looks like we can complete that all in one fell swoop. And we will confirm that. We will get us a locomotive. And we will have you... So add a station. We're going to go Clarksville. And add a station. We're going to go back to... Where are we at? Bowling Green. Okay. So in Bowling Green... We're going to load up some people. Okay, looks like we can do 2 without very much issue. And then we'll unload 2 people in Bowling Green, and then in Clarksville, and then in Clarksville we will load up. I kind of want to do both people and food, but in order to get food, we'd have to have grain. So we'll just do the people for now. And then we will unload it back in Clarksville. All right, do a little bit of that. Get a little bit of money coming in, just to make sure we have something going. And then we can build off of that, I think. And we still have enough money to go ahead and set up whatever this is going to be. You actually demand coal. So we could start with just some coal here. See where that gets us. And then add in... I think we still just got to get to Barnstable. I think we have to get this connection here, though, in order to get that as an option. So let's just kind of pull you out a little bit this way, maybe. And then turn in, maybe. Something like that. And then from there, I want to come from here over to here. But that's going to be too long, so we'll go part way. Is there an easy way to see that how far too long is? All right, so that gets that connection. And we need to get a railroad, which is going to presumably start in our place. We're going to add a station to Elizabethtown, and we're just going to have you go there with nothing on board. So just go to Elizabethtown. Cool. I think that's how we should have done that before, and I'm glad I'm learning things slowly but surely, but we're learning. Our train's about to come back. We're actually going to start making some money off of this here, hopefully very soon. A little bit of money. Not much. I mean, we're still negative at the moment. We're gaining some ground. Once we get here, then we'll start doing the coal to Barnstable Town. And then we got to get down here to Casa Grande, which I don't know if I want to set that up yet. I feel like we're a little bit low on money. I want to kind of get some stuff done before we do that. All right, so you are here. So now we can remove this station from your... Actually, no, we're good here. No, I'm going to go ahead and remove it for a second. We're going to add a station. So in Elizabethtown, we load coal. Okay, 2 coal is actually too much, so we'll just do the 1 coal. And we unload, not yet, so we need to add a station, Barnstable Town, where we will unload. Okay, since you are new here, I want to let you know that the locomotives are wearing out. Time does not spare anyone, and the locomotives are no exception, especially if the transported cargo is heavy. The more the mileage and the age of the locomotive, the higher the probability of its failure on the tracks. That makes sense. To minimize the chance of breakdown, build repair shops at the stations, and from time to time, send locomotives there for maintenance. Regular maintenance will reduce the negative effects of mileage, but if it's in bad condition because of time, there's nothing you can do. All right, well, we'll take care of that in just a second. I do want to unload the coal. All right, so you're going to go from Elizabethtown to Barnstable. I think that's working. All right, so repair stations makes sense. Probably put one down here in our main city in Harrington's Railroad in Bowling Green. A filling station. So we would need to upgrade this, presumably to get the repair station. And that'll work. Regular maintenance. In order to avoid trains breaking down on tracks, it is necessary to plan maintenance of your locomotives at stations in advance. For each train, it has to be indicated whether the locomotive will be maintained at any given station that has a repair station using the route planner. The train can be flagged with either a one-time maintenance session during the next check-in at the station, or will be serviced each time it enters the indicated station. Well, this one could just be serviced all the time because it's going to be coming here regularly. So currently, yeah, we'll just turn that on. Anytime you get to Bowling Green, repair. Maybe it's more expensive, but let's just keep you in tip-top shape. We might need to get repair up here as well. Although if we're going to put a repair anyway, we're probably in Barnstable Town, so that the train coming from Casa Grande and as well as the train coming from Elizabethtown can both get repairs. And that feels like a good move. So we're going to add a repair station here, and we're going to tell you to just anytime you get there, repair. Keep you in tip-top shape. Maybe it's too expensive. Who knows? We'll find out. We're still negative on our money, but slowly maybe gaining some money. It does look like it's going to cost us time every time we repair as well. We'll see if that actually was worth it or not. I haven't gotten positive money yet, so something to think about there. How's our research? Research is getting there. We're actually almost done with the max speed, which will be helpful. And we get an ore. We got the coal coming in. Work faster for an experience bonus. Oh, if we complete the mission in 820 days, we'll receive more experience. Okay, nice. Research. Okay, we're actually working on all 5 researches at the same time, so that's fine. As those researches get done, we'll just stockpile these guys into whatever the next thing is, just to get them all done quicker. You know what? We got the money. Let's go ahead and get this last railroad hooked up. Obviously, this is going to be too long. There's a task for the repair shop you've built. Wait, there is a task for the repair shop you've built before. I got a good locomotive for its scrap price, but it's considerably worn out. Repair it as soon as possible. I have a contract we can use it for, and we'll send you the details about it later. The locomotive I'm talking about is located in Bowling Green. Its assigned number is T3. Just add Bowling Green waypoint in the locomotive's route to add a repair task. Okay. Well, let me get this set up. Okay. Confirm that. In fact, we can actually use this new railroad, or this new train, as soon as we get it repaired. Add station, Bowling Green, and repair. Just one time for now. Cool. Maintenance is going once we get that done. Oh, it's actually a John Bull. Nice. So it's going to be a little bit better. We can send this to Barnstable Town. In fact, what we probably want to do here, depending on how much it's going to cost us, it's coming from here. Probably want to just do this little connection here, right? So, you know, it's a little bit expensive, but it will save some time here, kind of getting back and forth to there as needed. And I feel like that's the smart move. And that does make sense of why we want to add these little connection bits. All right, so T3 is getting repaired. Once the T3 gets repaired, we'll send it to Casa Grande, and we'll start getting the that coming back to here to get the steel. And once we get the steel, we can send that to wherever it is we're supposed to send that to. But I think we're going to put a cut in there. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I don't have a strong opinion one way or the other about this game yet. I think it's got some promise. I like the fact that there's a good research tree, and I like the fact that there's missions. Let me go ahead and pause the game for a moment. So I'm kind of happy with some elements. Some elements are a little confused about, but I think I'll learn. And I don't know, I'm having fun. It's a train game. Train games are always fun. Come on now. But hopefully you guys like it as well. If you do like it, please, consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, hitting the bell notification so you know when these go live. Comment below. I read all the comments. And if you really like the channel and want to support it, consider becoming a channel member. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I really do hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.